from, like
Yeah.
because I guess and look, man, I'm a rambling ass mother. That's another big difference between you and me. You get right to the point, like the way we fight for the writing.
Yeah.
I like it, like take the weight of the world, and I'm like so upset, and I like fight over every little thing. And you're like very streamlined, and you just like say the one thing, and it's always going to be all right. With me, I feel like it's always like doom and gloom, and like we got to fight these. But like we are very similar, but we're totally
Our
unlike at the
approaches,
same
yeah.
time. And I think it's about this like fragility and strength at the same time.
Yeah.
And talk to me a little bit about that fragility and strength.
Fragility and strength.
Yeah.
Holy. I don't have a lot of self-confidence, I think. And so when I look at how you approach the work and changes and the way you feel about the work, I honestly don't know how. I couldn't do it that way. It would be too scary. And I don't like it's an inhibitor, I think, actually in my work. I genuinely in my gut don't understand how people approach the world with confidence. Every single one of my decisions is framed by fear in some capacity. And that's rough because a lot of people talk about like, fear is the one thing that you can't let, fear rule your life. But I'm like, I don't know any other way to live. My identity is rooted in fear and anxiety. And I've come a long way. I used to have anxiety attacks all of the time and really held myself back a lot. And I think I am light years ahead of where I started. But we talked about bullying and what that experience can do to you, particularly because it happens at that foundational age where you are literally developing a sense of yourself. And at that age, if someone tells you that you are unworthy or ugly or not wanted, that defines you for the rest of your life, for better and for worse. And so, yeah, having been through that at that age, and I get nervous to talk about it. Like, I think there's some of the nerves is I knew that was something that you wanted to talk about. And I don't dislike talking about it, but there is a sense of like, even with you guys, when I shared it with you, the first response is always, no, who would ever bully you? Like, who couldn't like you? And I get that comes from like this sense of like love and support, but it puts me in a position of having to defend myself.
How so?
Of having to prove that I was, right?
Yeah.
Like, why would anyone bully you? Now I have to explain why.
Yeah.
And so I get nervous about that. There's an immediate dismissiveness of like, well, if you're doing well in your life now and things seem good or that seems hard to believe, then prove it. And the fact is that it is an enormously identifying part of my life and feeling like, oh God, what if someone dismisses that or doesn't think that it's valid? And all of that stemming from that experience, right?
Sure,
I was taught at that age to fear how people feel about me.
Sure.
And so that continues to persist.
That one thing I also think we're very much alike is I feel like this thing, like very much saved both of us, and we owe a lot to it.
Yeah.
And I think that what comes with that too is this hunger that never goes away.
Yeah.
And this fear that it could be taken away, because what will we do without it?
Yeah.
I don't know. How would you describe that kind of within yourself? What's your relationship with sort of hunger and drive?
I'm a show your work person, right? Even if the result is really good and can stand on its own, there's a part of me that goes, it's not earned. It's not good unless you can prove that you've earned it or that you can prove that you did the work to get it.
What do you mean?
Like, talent is a weird thing, right? Because talent can just be innate. You can just be a charismatic, talented person and be a fantastic